Hey guys, this is Heretic, and it is February 21st, 2021, and this is the Spending Guide for Solar Kingdoms Part 1. In this video, I'm going to go over all the things you need to do to get started and to be efficient with your spending, and hopefully so that you don't spend a lot, right? Solar Kingdoms are really made for the low spender. So, every time I do a video on Solar Kingdoms, I'm asked, what is a Solar Kingdom? And that basically, that's the kingdom that all new players go to. If you're, from an older kingdom, from the 1 to the 900 and something, to see a Solar Kingdom, go to your world map, go to the very top right, and click Distant Lands, and you can see the new kingdoms. You cannot communicate back and forth. We won't face each other in KVK. There's no merging between them, that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get started with all of the stuff that you get for free. Okay, so just like any kingdom, lunar or solar, you start off with the 7-day, and I don't have it on my screen now, but the 7-day event, basically, the starter event. And basically that is, you rank up your dragon, you get some reward. You rank up a building and you get a reward. You train a certain type of troop, you get a reward, that kind of thing. It just kind of pushes you along at the beginning. So that one's great. You definitely have to do that. Likewise, there is the Kingdom Quest that you go through, and I've finished it all now. And it's the same thing. Go kill a certain type of, level monster. Go build, train a certain number of troops, research a certain number of times, and then you get rewards for those. And this is a good way to level up your dragon in the beginning as well. The other thing is the daily quest. Basically, just for normal play in the game, you get a lot of free things. In addition, you have the most important part of Solar Kingdoms, which is the Path of Legend. So the Path of Legend replaces the Merlin Trial. So you go to the Path of Legend, you work through these events. You start off in the training camp, and you build up into the Journey for Excalibur. And in the Journey for Excalibur, as you go through these maps, and I'll show you what a map looks like, as you go through and complete a map, your reputation level will go up. As your reputation level goes up, you have the ability to get different rewards and to obtain adventure tokens, we'll call them, at a faster rate. And let me show you what happens there. So the adventure tokens are here. You just gather them at a rate. I'm at whatever my reputation level is. I can get 3,448 adventure tokens, rewards, every 10 minutes. So they gather up here, and this is the store for them. And so in the store, at the beginning, you can just get these 4. You can get Dragon Skill XP and Dragon XP, which is awesome. As you go up eventually, once the dragon emblems come out, you'll be able to buy them, the first rank of them, and then the second rank, and then so on. As they come out, they'll become available here depending on your rank. So it's absolutely free. This is the top level dragon emblem that we have right now. It just came out yesterday, and I'm already able to start buying them, 7 of them on a daily basis. So it's a little bit, it helps me. I don't have to spend it all. It's great. Love it. Likewise, with reputation, you'll eventually, once equipment comes out at the beginning, you'll be able to get your rank 1 armor, and rank 2, and I think rank 3 the same day. Later on, you'll be able to get the rank 4, which is the Death Seeker, and then rank 5 Ice Lord, and the new one's coming out in a week, and I'll be able to do that. These items, materials, kind of generate on their own. You can use the magic chamber to pick other ones. These are available once you reach certain reputation levels. So again, Path of Legend reputation is the #1 most important thing you need at the beginning of the game to kind of progress. So as you can see, as we go back here, I'll be able to get, like right now, I could get Ice Lord ingots if I need them, or a chance to get different armor pieces. What you do is you add a certain number of materials here. If you go 999, it gives you the best chance. And then, you can see here, it's pretty easy to get stuff. And I've already accumulated a lot. I'm saving up for the next level of equipment that's coming out in 6 days or so that I can try to get a couple pieces maybe for free. So that's the goal. Again, you don't have to spend at all on equipment. You don't have to spend on dragon emblems at all. Alright, and to get gems, you can use the Forest Hunt. That works a lot. It's very similar to the other Path of Legend ones, as it's all based on your reputation. You'll be able to go and you get 2 clues a day, and you get more, at the beginning of the day you get 2, and then you have more generate during the day. At the very beginning you get several free ones as well as a part of a quest that you can use. And on these, you basically have a few tasks that you have to do, like gather a certain number of wood, like 10,000 wood, and then you have a chance to win something, or the prize gets a little bit better. And so these will give you your gems. So this is top level gem that we have right now. Alright, and likewise we have the Kingdom Bounty. The Kingdom Bounty works exactly the same way. Depending on your reputation level, you'll be able to pick different ranked chests that have the current hero weapon. We have the torrent weapons right now, so I'm able to get some of these scrolls and not have to buy at all. So that's the goal, right? You can send these out. Look, for these to send out, I would have to have a 4-star of these, and I don't, so I wouldn't be able to do this one, and a 4-star crown, and I don't, so I wouldn't be able to send that one out. But as you can see, it's a way for you to progress without really having to spend a lot. So one of the things that you will want to do is at the beginning, you can get your first set of gear. You can get all the way up to your 3rd set of rank gear for basically for free. But what I would recommend is, if you can, augment that to a little bit higher level, bump it up a little bit. It'll help you in the Path of Legend at the beginning, and that'll kind of help you get the other pieces for free, like push you far enough ahead that you can do that. Same thing with heroes. If you can possibly rank up your heroes at the beginning, it will help you significantly with the Path of Legend. So the Path of Legend starts out, I think it's dragon level the first week. The second week, I believe it is hero. The third week, it's equipment, something like that. So having those will kind of push you ahead, so that then you don't have to spend on your hero weapons, your dragon emblems, etc. Alright, so the other free thing is the Alliance store. So don't forget the Alliance store. This is a daily thing you'll want to do. You can get resources, you can get things that people would pay for, like your dragon crystals to evolve your dragon skills. Same thing, shields. You can get shields here. You can get dragon skill. You can get actual fragments for your heroes, so that you can get through some of those quests that I wasn't able to do there, right? So lots of good stuff here. Resources, speed ups, basically most of the things you need at the beginning of the game to get going. And you can buy these on a daily basis. It's really nice. Okay. Also, you have the Path of Conquest. So don't forget the Path of Conquest. The castles, as you defeat them, you'll get some really good rewards that are, like the speed ups. The training speed ups are great. You have the awards that come, with each phase here that are handed out by the leadership of your alliance. Right, so that's another way to get free things. Another way is just playing the game. It's all the stuff that you can do just playing the game, like doing barbarian runs are great. You also have Ravagers that come up in the beginning. Do those. The Ravager Masters give amazing loot for the effort that you put in, which is almost nothing. You also have, you can also do the same thing with monsters. You'll want to do that. You'll want to keep your stamina completely out most of the time. You never want to log off with the full bar of stamina. You want to knock it out. Same thing, you'll want to do the dragon, the Guardian Challenge that comes up every week. The rewards are really, really good. They're better than what you see here. It's like 50 fragments and a ton of XP and that kind of thing. So that's a really important one to do. Fallen Knights, it's an event, it's been around forever. It has really good rewards. For the amount of effort that you put in, the rewards are pretty darn good. They'll help you as you're ranking up. Same thing, Alliance Portal. For the effort that you put in, especially in the beginning where it's super simple to get these down, the rewards are pretty darn good. The other free thing that you always have available to you is farm accounts. So if you've never created a farm account, I recommend that you bind to the King's group. And that is, whenever you bind, you have choices between like the Google account, your Game Center account, and Facebook, and another one is King's group. Do that. You can have 6 different characters in one King's group. It makes it so much easier when you log in to just remember one account, one password. And then you can choose between your different characters. What I do is I'll set up 2 or 3 farms. That way it makes it so much easier. Build up my farms to maybe 14 or 15. Get them in a farm alliance or my alliance, depending on how big, how much room there is. And then just keep them farming all the time for free resources. So that is an excellent way. And then once you get enough resources, or whenever you need them to grow your mains stronghold or whatever building, or you just need resources, then you can just attack your farm and take the resources from it. Okay, so those are a lot of the free things that you can get. There's more as you go through. So let's talk about like what you should actually be spending on if you're going to spend it all. The beginning of the game, you get the second builder pack. I believe it's $4.99. And it comes with resources, speed ups, and it comes with your second builder forever. You get it one time, you don't have to worry about it ever again. I recommend that one. It's almost like necessary to start the game. In addition, as you start building them, I believe whenever you get to either Stronghold 7 or 10, you're given the option for a construction pack, which it's either 99 cents or 5. I don't remember, but that's a really good one. If you can get a couple of, and then as you go up higher, you'll be given the opportunity to purchase more expensive packs as you go. If you can afford it, get a couple more of those. It'll get you up to 20 pretty quick. Another thing here is for no matter what level you are, the glorious journey at the beginning is really good. The keys are great. The upgrades are worth it. In that you get a lot of speed ups. You get a lot of great items that you'll need, keys, and, you know, different ingots. And then the chests themselves are great. There's 99-cent ones, keys. If you can get those at all, I would do that. The super chest is a guaranteed item as well. I can show you what that kind of looks like here. So you can, you know, you walk out with, you know, a full emblem that really doesn't cost that much at all to get. So, or some armor or something like that. So it's worth it, I think, for the $1 keys. Beyond that, I don't know. It runs out of its efficiency pretty quickly, like most things that are KOA. Okay, so getting the other thing is, so once you get to 20 and you're building towards 30, you're going to want to do all these things, right? You're going to want to use Path of Legend as much as you can. You're going to want to use the Alliance store. You're going to do your daily quests. You're going to do Barbarians and Ravagers. You're not going to have any stamina. You're going to do your Alliance events. You're going to participate in everything that you possibly can. As you start getting closer to 30, by doing those Barbs and Ravagers and everything, you're going to be picking up Royal Chest. I'll show you what those look like. It's the purple chest. Let me go down here to them. These guys right here. You're going to want to collect as many of those as you can, because not only do they give a little bit of speed ups, a little bit of resources, you also have the chance to get your noble badges, which you will need. So in Solar Kingdoms, one of the great things is the amount of resources you need to upgrade are much less than what you would need in Lunar. Maybe this looks like a lot, but this is lower than what having Warwolf equipped in Lunar, what a 39 would cost. This is almost nothing compared to what you would pay in Lunar. And in the beginning, the levels that the stronghold levels, it's 20% the resource cost here in Solar compared to Lunar. So resources aren't really the problem. Where they get you though is the noble badges. So in Lunar, this would be 1,000. Same thing for your troop buildings. They go up really fast, so they're going to be over 500 before you get to 40. So I can't imagine what the royal badges are going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be the same thing, where you have to use a lot more of those to kind of boost up. But so you're going to want to get as many of those purple chests, those royal chests that you can, because those will, and then you're going to want to, when you get to 30, you're going to want to buy the keys. And so you can get the keys here on growth. Right here you can get 26 for $4.99. That's a good buy, right? Hopefully, you'll be up over 100 and that you'll end up with 80, 90 or more noble badges, which, do the math. For me, it kind of worked out well so far. So I do recommend those. All right, from 30 to 40, I would do the same thing. Open the chest, as much as you can to get the free badges. Don't spend a lot on resources. Don't spend it all on your equipment and gear if you can possibly get away with it. There's no reason to at this point. Just if you can get the up to +2 and the new stuff that comes out, using the Path of Legend to get it for free. Once you get to 40, you can worry more about your stats. But so just continue with the keys, and you're going to hit a roadblock no matter what with noble badges. If you can possibly, buy some of those. Use your farm, your kill events. Also, once you get to Path of Conquest, once you get to the castles, the level 4 and level 5 castles, if you do get first place, you do get a lot of noble badges that way, enough to rank you up a little bit. Also, the rewards that you get for each of the stages of the Path of of Conquest give noble badges once you get up. I know they do on the final stage, a lot of them. So that one's well worth it. Combine those with the rewards that you get from the castles and you'll be doing okay. Once you do get to 40, obviously at that point you're going to want to focus more on training up your troops. Once you get your tier 12 buildings set up, focus on troops and stats, right? So at that point you're going to want to, hopefully Path of Legend will still work for us at that point, and you'll be able to get the best items through the Path of Legend for free, and then just upgrade them, by spending or other quests. So this has been the spending guide for Solar Kingdoms Part 1. Part 2 will come in about a month. Once we've already had our first 2 crown events and we're getting to our KVK and things are opening up a little bit more and we know a little bit more, I'll come up with a new spending guide video to kind of augment this one. Alright, so that's what I've got today. If you have any comments, please leave them. Please leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks a lot, guys.